family. Now, Prince William has gone over to establish friends, and he told his friends, the so-called carnival or so-called experts, this on Prince Harry's memoir. He said this: neither the Prince of Wales nor the Duke of Cambridge have seen any part of the manuscript of Prince Harry's memoir, or even been told when the book will be published. Their lawyers and advisors have also been kept in the dark. The highly anticipated book is expected to be published this autumn. I will undoubtedly ruffle feathers at the very least. Now, sources close to the Prince of Wales indicated they would have hoped members of his team would have been sent the book in advance of publication. My family, I tell you this. Let me tell you this. Let me repeat this part first of all. Sources close to the Prince of Wales indicated that he would have hoped members of his team would have been sent the book in advance of publication. My family, let me say this. There are some so-called carnival or so-called experts that have gone on record on TV to say that they are writing books for the purpose of destroying Prince Harry and Meghan. My family, it is my personal belief, my personal opinion, that members of the royal family themselves have read those books and approved those books targeting Prince Harry and Meghan. Remember, their goal is to destroy the pair. My family, that is the goal. Prince Harry. That is the goal. To destroy Prince Harry. To destroy Harry and Meghan's marriage. That is their goal. That's what they want to achieve, my family. They write these books in the hope that Prince Harry and Meghan will, sue them, the so-called carnival, so-called experts, so that book gets publicity. That's what they want. I mean, they have gone on record, these so-called carnival or so-called experts, daring Prince Harry and Meghan to sue them because they want publicity for their books. Their slanderous campaign towards against Prince Harry and Meghan, but Harry and Meghan have not taken the bait. And my family, members of the farm, they approve this book written about Prince Harry and Meghan because they are behind the falsehoods being spread against Harry and Meghan in an effort at destroying Harry and Meghan's reputation, an effort at destroying Prince Harry and Meghan's brand. My family, let me ask you this one question. Why is Prince William and Prince Charles so afraid of what Harry might say in his memoir? And they're sending out their so-called carnival of so-called experts to try and, ask questions about what Harry might or might not say. And they are concerned about what Harry and Meghan might say, and that they haven't received any manuscript of the book of what he would say. They would like an advanced copy of Harry's memoir. Because in their minds already, they are trying to do damage control. They are trying to do damage control. And the memoir hasn't even been published by Prince Harry. Not yet. My family. And someone even said this. This carnival of so-called experts are saying the quiet words loud. Prince Charles and Prince William are guilty. Whatever happened at the palace was way worse than we know. Good people do not live in constant fear and panic mode of what could be revealed about them in Prince Harry's memoir. They're like, what will Harry say? Can we get an advance copy of Harry's book? Time and time again, my family. What are you so afraid of? If you have nothing to hide, if you did nothing wrong, what are you so afraid of? What is William so afraid of in Prince Harry's book? My family, that he wants an advanced copy of Harry's memoir. What did they do? What did Camilla do? Because time and time again, whenever they speak about Prince Harry's memoir, they always say Prince Harry might say something about Camilla. What did Camilla do? I mean, aside from Camilla publicly mocking, Meghan for touching her belly bump, what else did that person do? Because we do know that Camilla has sold her soul, the Rothmers, and the Daily Mail for good press. Prince Charles and Camilla have both hired the deputy editor of the Daily Mail. So what more could they have possibly done to Prince Harry and Meghan, especially towards Meghan, that they are so afraid that Prince Harry might reveal in his memoir that already they are trying to do damage control of what Harry might say in his memoir. My family, good people are not afraid or live in constant fear or panic mood about a book that Prince Harry is writing. What are they afraid of? I mean, time and time again, we have all these books being written by the so-called carnival of so-called experts. People whom by their own admission have never met Meghan. People whom by their own admission want to ruin Meghan and Prince Harry by writing those books. They want to destroy Harry and Meghan's brand, their reputations. By their own admission, they've said that. And these people work closely with senior members of the royal family, like Prince Charles, like Prince William, my family. Yet somehow that is acceptable. Somehow that's okay. But whatever Harry might say, that is not okay. Whatever Harry might say about, his upbringing, how he grew up, that is not okay. That's not acceptable. My family, hypocrisy doesn't just lie in the tabloids or seen in the tabloid media. No one does hypocrisy more than the tabloid media. I would like to add on that. No one does hypocrisy more than senior members of the royal family like Prince Charles, Prince William, Kate Middleton, and Camilla. What are they so afraid of in Prince Harry's book, my family? I mean, come on. Every day, we have a new message of how quivering in fear, they're in panic mood about what Harry might say about Camilla, what he might say about William, what he might say about Charles. What did they do that was so bad to Prince Harry and Meghan that every day they live in constant fear of what Harry might say in his memoir? I mean, seriously. Well, already, this makes me more interested in what Harry might say in his memoir. And I can't wait for Prince Harry to reveal and release his memoir. I cannot wait. We cannot wait. I'm even more interested in what Harry, might say because of this, because of how fearful the so-called Prince Charles, Prince William, Camilla, Kate Middleton are so afraid of what Harry might say in his memoir. What did they do? I mean, we do know they caused Harry and Meghan so much pain. We do know they spread falsehoods against Prince Harry and Meghan. But what else did they do? And they're so afraid. And they're in panic mood already. And Harry hasn't even released his memoir just yet. Now, someone called Mary Frank even said this. Only those with guilt fear being accused. My family. Now, someone said, bingo! They should even go to court. We would love to know why Prince Charles cut off security, knowing very well the white supremacist death threats, cutting off finance before the end of the transitional period, and why Prince William helped the Daily Mail in court against Meghan. Once again, someone reminded me once again. I mean, Prince William allowed his employee Jason Nov to issue a statement against Meghan in court. Jason Nov issued a statement against Meghan in court. Prince William did that against Meghan to try and help a tabloid that Camilla, wines and dines with, people who write for the Daily Mail, that Prince William himself works with in court in trying to ruin Meghan, in trying to make Meghan lose a court case. My family. What are they so afraid of? What are they so afraid of? They truly did something so bad to Prince Harry and Meghan, and they are so afraid of what Harry might say. No wonder, time and time again, they keep calling for Harry and Meghan to be silent, for Harry and Meghan to just keep quiet, my family. They keep calling for Prince Harry and Meghan to just shut up. My family, Harry and Meghan were kind and generous with the Oprah interview. There are things that Harry and Meghan did not say because what was done to them was truly so cruel that a pregnant woman wanted to take her own life, my family. And now even more when we see Prince Charles, when you're hearing Prince Charles and Prince William worrying about what Harry might say in the memoir, it's clear to me, my family, what was done to Prince Harry and Meghan must have been so cruel that even they are afraid of Prince Harry repeating it or saying it in his memoir. Yet somehow it's acceptable for members of the royal family to go ahead and continue speaking with tabloid media, leaking stories against Harry and Meghan, leaking how they feel to the so-called carnival of so-called experts. Yet it's unacceptable that Harry and Meghan, go and speak about their experiences to Oprah or in the Mew Can't See. But somehow it's okay when you speak to a tabloid that has waged a smear campaign against Harry and Meghan. My family, yet somehow it's acceptable. No one does hypocrisy more than tabloid media, and also members of the royal family like Prince Charles, Prince William, Camilla, and Kate Middleton. Now, someone else said this: the smear campaign is indeed relentless. What are Charles and Prince William so afraid of? My family, they did something. They did something, my family. And someone even said this, that if you have nothing to be ashamed of, why would you worry? They've already told them on themselves. They have already told on themselves on multiple occasions how badly they treated Harry and Meghan. They wanted rid of Harry and Meghan. And now, when they top down, they are scared, stiff of their actions against Harry and Meghan coming out. Remember what I told you, members of the royal family fear. They fear the tabloids turning on them. They also fear the public turning on them, my family. The biggest fear is actually bad publicity. They will do everything in their power to try and keep away or at least contain negative press. They will do absolutely everything in their power to contain negative press because they don't want to be viewed badly in the eyes of the public or the tabloid media turning against them, my family. That is why what they fear the most. No wonder even, Prince Harry was made to walk behind his mother's coffin, try and get sympathy. My family, that's what they wanted. Because we all know that members of the royal family, Charles, the Queen, they did not treat Princess Diana with dignity and respect. They did not treat her well. They treated her so badly, my family. And all she ever wanted was just love. That's all she wanted, love. To feel loved. To love and to feel loved. That's all, my family. And even the farm, the cruel farm, denied her of that, my family. Now I have this to say about everything that is happening right now. Listen, I don't know what is contained in Prince Harry's memoir. I have no clue, no idea. Like many of you, we have to wait to find out exactly what Prince Harry will say or write in his memoir. But the thing is, my family, I am sure that with all of these concerns from senior members of the royal family, from Charles, Camilla, Kate, Prince William, they can be sure about one thing. There is much that they did to Prince Harry and Meghan that clearly they don't want it to be public, my family. They don't want it to be public one bit. And we've had even stories about how Kensington Palace did an awful lot of leaking on Harry and Meghan. Every single person knows that. No wonder Prince William and Kate Middleton are afraid. We heard of that story whereby Meghan Markle was suffering anxiety attacks with royal exit a matter of life and death. My family, that happened before even Prince Harry and Meghan stepped down as senior members of the royal family. We have learned even now that Meghan had several thoughts, my family. And there is clearly something so bad that Harry and Meghan, even they wouldn't share, my family, because clearly what happened to them was just so wrong. And the farm played a part in all this. Prince William, Kate Middleton, Charles, Camilla, they all played a part in this smear campaign, because in the royal culture called it's a family, you only care, the heirs to the thrones only care about themselves and protecting that crown, doing everything in the power to get to that crown, to rule over the UK and be head of state in several countries. My family, that's what they want. My family, all I have to say is this. First of all, I'm thankful that Harry and Meghan left the UK and stepped down as senior members of the royal family, because no human being could tolerate a fraction of what Harry and Meghan have had to endure. No human being could tolerate a fraction of what Harry and Meghan have had to endure. My family, what do you think about Prince William and Kate Middleton being so afraid of what Prince Harry might say in his memoir? Are you eagerly awaiting Prince Harry's memoir like I am, like we all are, to be honest? Even Prince William, Prince Charles, Camilla, Kate, they're all anxiously afraid of what Prince Harry might say in his memoir. My family, clearly, the pain that they've caused to Prince Harry and Meghan has been immense. No human being can tolerate a fraction of what Harry and Meghan had to go through. The last time this happened to any single person was the late Princess Diana. And we saw what happened to her. She was chased to her death. Thank you, Prince Harry, for protecting your wife and kids. Thank you, Prince Harry, for being a good husband and a good father to Archie and Lady Diana. Truly, they need it. And we shall always support you, Prince Harry, Meghan, Archie, Lady Diana, and Doria Ragland. Always and forever. Always and forever. My family, also, before I end this podcast, Prince Charles apparently also sent his people to say this, that Harry's book will not be on his reading list. And someone called Oya said this, they must be so determined to perpetuate the narrative that Charles does not love his son. Because what loving father wouldn't read his son's book? They keep losing the plot. Prince Charles is a failed father, a failed husband to the late Princess Diana, and he will be a failed king. This person cannot protect his own children. What makes you think he'll be a good king in the UK? He won't be. He won't be. And he keeps showing that he's a failure. And he's an unapologetic failure. That's how Charles is. He isn't afraid to show the fact that he doesn't care at all about his son. And if he doesn't, what makes them think, the public in the UK or the monarchists think that Charles would care about them? Or maybe that's how they love their members of the royal family, having no heart or soul. Maybe that's how they love it in the UK. Maybe that's how they love it. And the thing is, my family, thank you, Prince Harry, for being different. Thank you, Prince Harry, for not being like Prince Charles. Thank you so much. Thank you for having your late mother's heart, Harry. I can't emphasize that even enough. Thank you, Prince Harry. Thank you. Prince Harry is a good man with a good heart. He's a good husband to Meghan and a good father to Archie and Lady Diana. He's a man who's in court just to protect his wife and children currently. That's what he's doing. If only the late Princess Diana had that kind of support, she would still be alive. But she didn't have that in Prince Charles. Prince Charles is a failed husband, a failed father, and a future failed king in the UK. You can bet that on anything, he'll be a failed king. My family, Prince Charles just keeps showing just how the type of person that he is on the opposite side of the moral spectrum. It's sad, really. You know, as much as I may be just laughing at what Charles is telling his sources, I'm laughing because of just how disappointed I am in that person. But anyway, that's just who he is. It's who Charles is. You know, you can laugh about it, but it is who he is. And perhaps he thinks that this makes him look good. Perhaps that's what he thinks about, that this makes him look good. Because as Prince Harry said, that the media is bigoted, and that bigotry, when the source of information is corrupt, it filters out the rest of the society. Perhaps this is what the public loves to read, that a father in the royal family doesn't care about his son. Maybe that's what they love to read. How else can you explain that someone can say this, it was highly unlikely that Harry's memoir will be on Prince Charles' reading list. Highly unlikely. Yet, at the same time, he expresses concerns about what Harry might say in his memoir. Hypocrisy. Hypocrisy again. It's hypocritical. No one does hypocrisy like members of the royal family and the tabloids themselves, my family. Nobody does hypocrisy. Do they not see it, my family? I don't know. Or they just don't care. Do they not see it? Or they just don't care? It's either of those two. Maybe they don't care about how you view them. Perhaps they don't care. As long as they have this deal, this invisible contract with tabloid media. Perhaps that's how Charles is. And it's disappointing, my family. It's disappointing, but it's expected of Prince Charles. It's expected. My family, I want to hear what you have to say. I want to hear your comments about every single thing. What do you think about Prince Charles? Also, his comment about Harry's memoir is unlikely to be on his reading list. I want to hear your opinion about this from Prince Charles. He keeps showing the world that he's a failed father, a failed husband, and make no mistake about one thing, he will be a failed king. And he keeps proving it every single time. He keeps showing it every single time. Every single time he keeps showing it. And that the UK public should be the ones that are concerned about the behavior of the future king. They should be concerned. They should be concerned. This is the person that will be receiving your taxpayer money. This is the person that is receiving your taxpayer money. And this is how he behaves towards his own son. What makes you think he will care about you? Well, maybe that's what the UK public love. Their kings to be like. Perhaps this is how they love their kings to behave. Who knows, man? That's just how it is, apparently, in the UK. I want to hear your opinion, my family. Thank you, Prince Harry, for being a good father, and thank you for being a good husband. I can't overemphasize this enough. Archie and Lipet Diana are lucky. Meghan is a lucky woman, the most lucky woman in the world to have a good husband and a good father to their kids. And Harry is also a lucky man for having Meghan, who has put up with all of this abuse. And despite constantly being asked, being demanded to leave Harry, she has stuck by Harry's side. Both of them have stuck by each other's side, as demands have been made for Harry and Meghan to separate. But despite that, these two have stayed together. Truly, they have weathered so much storm, and they are coming out thriving, not surviving, and may God bless them so much. My family, I want to hear your opinion. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video, and like, subscribe, always and forever. Love you, always and forever. What do you think about this podcast? And Charles William's fears on Prince Harry's memoir. Harry, we cannot wait for your memoir. We cannot wait. Stay tuned to our next video. Hello, members of Zesco Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Zesco Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.